These are the top 6 reasons why men 35 and over should be training with kettlebells. The first one is the unique benefits of kettlebell training. A kettlebell is unique. It's very unique. It's different than a dumbbell. It's different than a barbell. It's very unique in that it allows you to train with just one piece of equipment, get stronger, train your entire body in less time, which leads to increase in lean muscle mass. When you get stronger, you have to have the lean muscle to back up that strength. Therefore, you're going to train in a way that's going to increase your overall lean body mass, lean body muscle tissue in your entire body, because you can train your whole body with just one kettlebell. That's one unique benefit. The second is going to be that it allows you to take it anywhere. You can train from anywhere. You don't have to be in a gym, or you don't have to be, you could be outside here in the sun training outside. All you need is a small space, one kettlebell, and you can knock out a workout in a fraction of the time that it would take you to go to the gym, do your training, do your weight training, do your cardio, all that stuff. You can do it in one single workout, your entire body, which leads to the next thing, which is combining cardio and strength in one workout, one exercise, because you can do swings, you could do snatches, you could do goblet squats and presses, and there's a bunch of different exercises you can do with the kettlebell, but you combine them together in a rapid circuit style training session. Therefore, you're elevating your heart rate, you're training your cardiovascular system, you're training your muscular system, you're gaining strength and lean muscle, like I just mentioned, all in one workout, meaning, again, less time, more benefit, total body training, less time. All right, so those are the unique benefits of the kettlebell that stand out to me that are very important. Let's go to the next one. So, kettlebell myths. All right, so I've heard this before, and you might have heard this before. Kettlebell can hurt your back, it can hurt your body, you can injure yourself with the kettlebell. And the short story is, you know what? That could happen if you don't do it right. Just like any type of training or any type of equipment you use, if you don't use the right kettle, or if you don't use the right, if you don't have the right instruction, you could lead to injury, right? That's why it's so important to find the right kettlebell instructor certified specifically in kettlebells. A certified personal trainer does not cut it. They do not know how to train with kettlebells. I've seen it time and time again at the gym. Personal trainers, although they may be great at personal training, doesn't mean they're good at kettlebell training. I'm a personal trainer. I'm a certified personal trainer, but I'm also certified in kettlebell specific training. That's a very unique niche and type of training that you have to get certified from a high quality, gold standard certification that holds the standards high and makes sure you know what you're doing and you know how to teach it and coach it. Strong First is one of them. That's who I'm certified through. There may be a couple others out there, but Strong First is the gold standard, and that's how I know my kettlebell skills and expertise is through that certification. So always make sure you have someone that knows how to teach kettlebells. And then the second myth is going to be that you can't build muscle with kettlebells. All right, so that's untrue as well. So the building muscle comes down to the type of training you do. It's more hypertrophy based, but with kettlebells you can train both strength based, hypertrophy based in one. Strength is more overall strength. Hypertrophy is more muscle size. When you combine the two, which you can absolutely do with a kettlebell, you're actually going to gain strength and muscle at the same time. So that's a complete myth. Let's get rid of that one for good. All right, the second myth that I got to get rid of and get this out of the door is a kettlebell is something you cannot do daily or regularly, consistently. So you have to split your training up. There's a case for that depending on your intensity of the training, but if you have the right program from a right certified instructor and gives you the right program, you can train almost daily and regularly, which will mean you're more consistent, which will get your results faster because you're consistent and you're putting in the volume of training to do that type of exercise. All right, so that's a myth we're getting rid of as well. All right, and the third myth I want to throw in there, it's something that I've heard before, is you need you need a bunch of different weights. All right, I'm sure you see at the gym a bunch of dumbbells, a rack of dumbbells from 5 to 12.5 to 7.5 to 10, 15. They lead up. So all you need with one kettlebell is one weight. You start with one weight. Men, 16 kilo, 35-pound bell. Start with that. That's what you start with. That's what I started with. That's your foundation. Then you build up. You get the next one, which is a 20 kilo, a 24 kilo, which is 44 pounds, 53 pounds. You're going to get stronger, but all you need is one bell. You don't have to have a bunch to start. All you need is one single kettlebell, and you're ready to get after it. All right, next one is going to be injury prevention. All right, so this is one of my favorites because it kind of ties in with you can hurt yourself with kettlebell training, your back. Of course, you can if you do it wrong. That's why you need to have a proper instructor who knows how to do it, and they know how to do it right. All right. I've seen people do swings, again, from, I'm sure, good instructors, personal trainers, but they don't know how to teach a kettlebell swing. And I see it, and I have to go and just give them a tip or two so they don't hurt themselves, hurt their back. And with the kettlebell, you can actually prevent injury if you do it correctly, because when you're doing kettlebell training, you're going to train your entire back, your posterior chain, your core, your abs, everything, so that you have a strong, resilient back and posterior chain, core, everything, so that you prevent injury. And on top of that, you're going to be able to move better. You're able to move through your different movements better with exercises like the get up, one of my favorites. Different planes of movement, meaning you can move better. You have mobility, more flexibility, meaning you're less likely to strain something, pull something, because you have that movement ability. And that's one of the benefits of the kettlebells. You can do it, and you can move through different movement planes with the smaller weight, and you can target strength, like I said, strength, cardio, but also increasing your mobility and flexibility. So that's another benefit, and that's going to help prevent injury for sure with the kettlebell training. Plus, you're going to train your entire body, so you're going to get stronger overall. When you're stronger overall, things are easier. Strength, everything you lift, things are lighter. You're stronger. You're less likely to get injured when you're stronger. Let's just put it that way. All right, next one we got is time efficiency. This goes back to having just a single kettlebell. Having just a single kettlebell to train with, you're able to train in less time because you're training your entire body with one bell, strength and cardio in one. If you have the proper and right trainer, certified trainer and coach that gives you the right program, it's going to be in a way that's going to allow you to train those without overtraining different parts of your muscles or different muscle regions. With the kettlebell, it's harder to do because you're training your entire body, so your entire body is going to get fatigued generally at the same time. But then when you start to add a little bit more volume, because you've built up that fatigue, volume in your overall muscles, major muscles, chest muscles, back, quads, legs, glutes, all those major muscle groups. And so when you do add more volume, you're able to handle that well, and you're able to get more training done in less time as you get more conditioned and fitter. And you only have to start with 20-30 minutes. You don't have to go an hour or longer than that. In fact, I don't recommend that. I recommend a beginner. If you're a beginner, you start with 20-30 minutes, of course, with the right program and workout from someone that knows what they're doing, certified instructor, gold standard, remember that. And you start there. All right, 3 times a week is great to start with. If you can do more, you could go to 4 or 5 days a week, but you want to build that volume first. 3 days a week is perfect. Time efficient, 30-minute workouts, in and out, total body, getting it done and making the progress. Consistency is key. Remember that. Write that down. All right, last one we got is mental health benefits. So the mental health benefits of kettlebell training are huge, because with anything that's challenging you mentally, or something that's, you're struggling with a challenge, or something that you're focusing on, that's, you're kind of beating yourself up when you're training yourself with the kettlebell. I've been there. I've been at these low places, down, depressed. I mean, a lot of people have. It's like, that's just, it's what's going on in the world and things like that. It's hard not to do that. So getting away from those influences, toxic influences, and focusing on kettlebell training, you can get your wins and feel proud and confident that you accomplished a challenging workout, because kettlebell training can be challenging. It could be challenging. It can also challenge you in a good way, because once you finish that workout, you feel alive, you feel accomplished, you feel proud of what you did, and because you overcame that challenge. So every time I finish a workout, it's challenging. I know I'm gonna push myself, but I feel amazing after. I feel confident. I'm happy and glad that I did it. I'm proud that I did it, and that's something you can also experience with kettlebell training, and that's a great mental health benefit. And plus, it's going to increase your endorphins, your good feeling hormones, your just from any exercise in general. Just take any exercise and remaining consistently, regularly training with kettlebell training. Your exercise is going to be the minimum that you need, 60 to 90 minutes a day. Again, hint, 3 times a week, 30 minutes a day. What does that equal? 90 minutes a day. There you go. And that's going to increase you're going to feel good. You're going to feel great. You're going to feel accomplished. You're going to increase your health, your vitality. And that's just going to make you feel good overall. And what does that do? It improves your mental health, makes you just feel amazing. Plus, top that with accomplishing a challenge that you had to face while doing your kettlebell training. you get a win. You get a win for that day. You stack up those wins day in and day out. And trust me, you change your focus. You change the meaning you're giving things. That's a whole other video. I'll train that. I'll record that later. Stacked on with that win you got from your challenging kettlebell workout, you're gonna feel awesome. Mental health is going to improve. Trust me on that one. All right. Lastly is getting started with the kettlebell training. Getting started strong. So remember, at the beginning, I recommended you find a certified instructor that knows what they're doing, a kettlebell focused instructor, not a personal trainer. Okay, not a personal trainer. They're great, but you want to have a certified kettlebell instructor. Strong First, I recommend if they're a Strong First certified instructor, they know their stuff. All right, trust me, that was a very extensive, detailed, challenging. It was a really tough certification, but I learned how to do it right, how to teach it right, how to correct mistakes, how to do all that. And that's what you need in an instructor. Find that and you'll be doing well. All right, you'll be off to the and getting the benefits injury-free and enjoying all these many positive benefits of the kettlebell training. And then starting with the weight, that's important. Starting with the bell, like I mentioned earlier, 16 kilo, 35-pound bell for men. That's what I suggest starting with. If you are a woman watching this, start with an 8 kilo, 8 to 12 kilos. So that's, I think it's about 18 pounds to 26, 25 pounds. So something in there, small weight. They seem small, but trust me, you want to get these skills down. And once you're moving a weight in space, remember something. When you move a weight in space, when you're moving it, it's actually heavier than it is because it's moving. You know, it's just science based on just mass times, I don't know the actual formula now, but when you move something, when you add speed to it, that's what I was looking for. You add speed to it plus the weight, that actually equals heavier than it is. So actually, for example, when you're doing kettlebell swings or kettlebell snatches or something, you're moving that speed. It's actually heavier than the weight that's actually on it because it's moving. Speed, add speed to it, increases the weight. So you don't need to start heavy. Start small and start with those weights I recommended: 16 kilo, 35-pound for men, and for women, 8 to 12 kilo. I would say 8, which is about 18 pounds to 26 pounds with the 12 kilo. And then lastly is find the right program, find the right instruction, find the right person that's going to help you, that's certified, that knows what they're doing. That's how you get started strong and safe. That's the most important thing, safe, because if you get injured, you can't be consistent. When you get injured, you can't be regularly training what you need to do to get the results you want to get. You want to get strong, you want to get fitter, you want to transform your body and your health this year now, starting now, going into the new year or whatever year it is. You need to start smart, and that starts with a good instructor, a good kettlebell, knowing what you're doing, and preventing injury. Remember, injury prevention is number 3. You want to prevent that injury before it even starts. Because who likes to get injured? I don't. Trust me, I've had injuries before. I learned from them. It's because, you know what? I was learning how to do the kettlebells. I didn't seek out an instructor. I tried to do it on my own. Big mistake. Cut the learning curve. Find a certified instructor. Hint, I'm one of those. If you want some coaching on that, comment coaching in the comments. We'll talk and see what we can get you started with your kettlebell training journey. All right, those are my top 6 reasons why men over 35 should train with kettlebells. The top 6, 1 through 6. Rewatch this video and find out the many benefits you can start enjoying with kettlebell training. And if you're ready for a kettlebell workout, 10 minutes, I have a free workout right here in the description, or KB10 in the comments. I'll shoot that over to you. Otherwise, train strong, get after it, start training with kettlebells, enjoy these many benefits of kettlebell training, especially as a man that's over 35. You want to increase your lean muscle mass because as you get older, we get older, once you pass 30 or so, you start to lose lean muscle. And so you want to start combating that by building lean muscle, building strength, and the kettlebell is an excellent way to do that safely, effectively, and in less time. So I'll see you in the next video. Grab that 10-minute workout if you want, or KB10 in the comments. Coaching if you want some coaching on your kettlebell training. Otherwise, keep training, keep training strong. I'll see you in the next video. Have an awesome day. Get after it. Train strong.